Our editor-at-large, Ahmed Al-Barai. Thanks so much for coming in, Ahmed. At the time, the Cairo agreement felt like, now finally, Palestinians can move forward together. This was what we were waiting for. Is that agreement worth anything today?
It's not the first agreement that it's gone with the wind. It's even the 12th or the 13th, rather. And it seems that the two rivals are not even able to come to a ground or a common ground where they have a common objectives. They can work together. Hamas still believes in the military solution to the Palestinian cause, while Fatah, led by Mahmoud Abbas and the Palestinian Authority, still believe that it's only negotiation and it's only negotiation that is going to last forever. Now, both of them are trying to promote their agendas to the Palestinian people who are caught up in the middle of these kind of two rivals, where they're suffering in the Gaza Strip, they're still suffering in the West Bank, and now we're speaking about a huge deal that is being struck regionally and internationally to completely liquidate the Palestinian cause, finish this headache to the Arabs who are on board with the American administration and Israel, along with many players in the region who want to finish this once and for all. And that would explain why Mahmoud Abbas, for example, the Palestinian president, is now cutting all the support to the Gaza Strip. People are protesting for the first time in Ramallah, asking for cancelling these kind of collective punishment and sanctions on the Gaza Strip in attempt to alleviate the ongoing siege.
Ahmed, are Palestinians in the Gaza Strip and the West Bank, are they as divided as their politicians?
The Palestinians, to be honest, they're, like trapped in between. They don't know what to do. They should be thinking of their political solution. The Palestinian cause used to be at the top of the agenda of the international community, of the whole world. Now it's retreating, it's going back because of the measures of the politicians on the ground. Hamas, from the one hand, doesn't know what to do. It failed completely in managing the Gaza Strip. And on the other hand, you have Mahmoud Abbas, who also promoted the peace process for more than 25 years, but in vain. Now, they used to speak about the two-state solution. Now it's gone, and there's no more two-state solution. On the other hand, you're trying to do something like the March of Return, protesting against the Israeli measures on the ground, trying to lift the siege by peaceful demonstrations. You have the Israeli side escalating and retaliating by killing more than 120 civilian people on the ground. So the people don't know what to do. The polarization is so high, but at the end of the day, they're lost, and they count on the international community, who seems to be, till this moment, unable to do anything but issuing more resolutions.
Right. Ahmed, between, though, Hamas and Fatah, who needs to concede what? Who should concede what to try and get reconciliation back on track?
The problem is, again, the crux of the problem is you have to take all the Palestinian factions need to take a step backward and try to renegotiate their agendas. Do they have any clear vision to the future? Do they need to liberate what they call historical Palestine, or they agree on the 1967 border with Israel? Still, the peace process is on the table, or they need to, because if you think about it, it's the same time of the Oslo Agreement, 1993. What happened at that time is still the same scenario we're living right now. It seems that the ultimate deal that Donald Trump used to speak about is on the door, and they're going to have a huge deal for the Palestinians. Maybe the West Bank is going to be part of Israel under a kind of a confederal system or whatever with the Jordan, and you have Gaza as an independent entity related to Egypt. In that case, they will get rid of what's called the Palestinian cause, and the Palestinians will find themselves lost in the midst of all the turmoil we're living in the Middle East.
One-word answer, Ahmed. Are you optimistic?
Always cautiously optimistic, but the things are so gloomy.
Yeah. Ahmed, we'll speak later. Thanks so much for coming in and shedding some light on that. Now let's get more